around their waist. They're headed this way for a word before they get into the ring. Steve?
Hey, Dave, you know, week after week we take these belts all over the country and defend them, but there's a lot of great fans at home that can't get out to the matches. We've got a lot of cards and letters come in saying how they'd like to see these belts defended. So right here on TV today, me and Rex are doing do something for all the great fans at home that can't get out. We're going to defend these belts right here in the middle of the ring.
Well, that's great.
That's right, Dave. We're going to put the belts up today on TV. How about that, man?
All right, so
ready to rock and roll?
We're ready. Let's go. All right, the belts are on the line. The Southern Rockers, the champions, headed for the ring right now. Their opponents will be coming out here. Tell you what, their opponents have been impressive since they've been in the USWA. Teamed up, Sweet Daddy Falcone, Brickhouse Brown, and manager Reggie B. Fine, you see right there in the center. They are a formidable tag team since Reggie B. Fine has put them together here a few weeks ago. And under his guidance, they have certainly been winning some matches. They head into the ring. Well, now we are considered as the Uptown Posse. The Uptown Posse, huh? That's the word from Reggie B. Fine about Sweet Daddy Falcone and Brickhouse Brown. You got all four of them in there right now. Jerry Calhoun, the referee, says, hey, it's got to be 1 against 1. Southern Rockers say, hey, these two guys jumped us even before the bell sounded, and that's exactly what happened. But now things kind of slow down just a bit as Brickhouse Brown and Sweet Daddy Falcone have a conference. The referee tolls the count. It's at 3. Remember, the World Tag Team titles right here at the desk are on the line this time. Whoever wins this match will walk out of here as world champions. Steve Dahl, Rex King, the Southern Rockers. They've been the champions since shortly after they came into the USWA. Fine-looking team. Boy, you could tell when we first saw them that they were certainly championship-caliber wrestlers. And they wasted no time in working their way into a championship match, winning the belts, and even tougher, defending them successfully time after time. As Steve Dahl said, all over the country. Brickhouse Brown in there against Rex King. King fires Brick into the rope. Throw a shoulder butt. Nice one by Brickhouse Brown coming out of the corner. Brickhouse steps over. Whoa! Brickhouse Brown went for the press. Rex King moved out of the way. You got a couple of veteran tag teams there. I tell you what we're going to have to do. We're going to have to take a break here. Remember, this is a 60-minute time limit match. We'll keep the tape rolling, and if anything happens while we're away and if there's a pin while we're away, of course, we'll come back and show it to you a little bit later. Right now, let's take a break as the action continues. The Tag Championship in progress.
Wednesday night, the Evansville Coliseum, it's USWA Wrestling. Opening match, Ben Jordan battles the Inhuman. Grudge battle, Mike Awesome against Wildside Chris Champion. A World Tag Team title match. The winner of the TV title match on television today takes on Jeff Gaylord and Scott Braddock. Southern title match. Superstar Bill Dundee defends the gold against Hollywood John Tatum, accompanied at ringside with the lovely Tessa. A return grudge match. The Dirty White Boys with Ronnie P. Gossett battle Jeff Jarrett and Billy Joe Travis. And the main event, handsome Jimmy Valiant in a big grudge battle against Ronnie P. Gossett. Don't miss USWA Wrestling Action, Paoli, Indiana on Thursday, May 17th at the high school, sponsored by the Optimist Club. Save $1 on advance tickets. Hanover, Indiana, Thursday, May 24th, Southwestern High School, sponsored by the FFA. Save $1 on advance tickets. And don't miss a minute of the action. Evansville Coliseum, Wednesday night. We'll see you there.
Jeff Jarrett, Billy Travis, you mentally retarded flakes. I can't believe you've got the nerve to want another shot at the Dirty White Boys and Ronnie Gossett after what we did to you last week. Well, we're going to accommodate you real well. You turned your back on Jerry Lawler. You shunned the advice of Ronnie P. Gossett, Travis, and we're going to get even. You made your bed, and now you're going to lie in it face down. I don't care what you bring to ringside. You can bring a whole slew of guitars, because I'll play a mean tune on that head, pal. Tell him, white boy.
That's it. You know, in Evansville, I can't wait to get there. Because, Billy Joe, you turned your back on us, baby. You went and got a guitar, and you want to start busting heads with it. Well, that's fine and dandy, because you see, I've got something, too, that'll match out with those guitars. What do you think, Jimmy?
That's right. Wednesday night, Evansville. Get ready to get dirty white all night long. The White Boys and Ronnie P. Gossett, we coming at you.
And that ain't all. When I get through with you, Social Security's not going to help you out, pal.
Be there.
Welcome back to action. The World Tag Team title match continues here. The Southern Rockers, Steve Dahl and Rex King, defending the belts against a team that Reggie B. Fine says now wants to be known as the Uptown Posse. Sweet Daddy Falcone and Brickhouse Brown challenging for the Southern Rockers World Belt. Sweet Daddy Falcone, whoa, finds himself being flipped by Rex King. King put a good move on him. Falcone looks like he's almost out on his feet there. Rex King over to the corner, makes the tag, and here comes Steve Dahl. Right hand of the midsection by Steve. Whoa, a reversal by Falcone. But Steve Dahl, the pressure of the two men in the ring, used it to his advantage, not Falcone. Falcone. Well, this guy's huge. He weighs about 295. He is solid. And Steve Dahl moves out of the way as Falcone came away from the ropes. And was going to try to put a move on him, but it didn't work. Brickhouse Brown hanging back in the corner. Steve Dahl not going in there after him. Boy, that's a wise move. You don't get to be champion by making mistakes like that. And Steve Dahl certainly did not make the mistake of headed for the corner with Reggie B. Fine and Falcone over there awaiting. Brickhouse Brown, he's a tough veteran. He's being cautious coming out of there, but don't be misled. He's not backing up. He's just taking his time and probably plotting all the way what he's going to do. Oh, Brickhouse missed on a right fist. He was going to throw at Steve Dahl. Steve moved out of the way. Here comes Rex King. He brings a knee lift into play. And that slows down Brickhouse Brown. I tell you what, when they got Falcone in there, Falcone came in, and he acted like he was ready to clean up and take the belt home in just a matter of seconds. Well, they slowed him down. Brickhouse Brown now looking pretty good. The champions, the Southern Rockers, in trouble at the moment. Reggie B. Fine doing a little celebrating over in the corner after that move. They double it up. Tag made, and Falcone will be coming in. Reggie B. Fine says we got a chance here at the belt, so we're going to make it work. Falcone picks Rex King up in the air. Backbreaker. Steve Dahl in the corner saying, hey, Rex, come on, you're not far from the tag. Try to make it. King. Not able to get to the corner. Trying to get back on his feet and hammered back down to the mat by Sweet Daddy Falcone. Falcone now backed away by referee Jerry Calhoun. Rex King picked up in the air, dropped down on the top rope. Falcone warned about that now by referee Jerry Calhoun, but the damage has been done. King flipped back near the corner. Falcone picks him up by the hair, over to the corner, the tag on Brickhouse Brown. Now they double team. Brickhouse climbing the rope. Rex King moves out of the way, and Brickhouse Brown comes down on the head of Sweet Daddy Falcone. Falcone out of it on the floor here. Now Reggie B. Fine sending him back into the action. We got all four of them in there. It's Rex King going against Falcone. Steve Dahl against Brickhouse Brown. Jerry Calhoun, the referee, trying to get it back to 1 against 1 in this championship match. Brickhouse Brown, shoulders down in the mat, but there's a cane pass into the ring to Sweet Daddy Falcone by Reggie B. Fine. The referee sees Steve Dahl pin. And the celebration by Reggie B. Fine, Sweet Daddy Falcone, and Brickhouse Brown. You saw what happened. The cane passed into the ring. to Sweet Daddy Falcone. He nailed Steve Dahl with that cane. Really jabbed him with it. And as a result, Falcone and Brickhouse Brown walk out of here with the belts in their hand. Rex King over here, not happy. And Rex, I don't blame you, but the referee counted Steve out. Big Brown, I want to tell everybody something. Sweet Daddy Falcone and Brickhouse Brown, if they want to beat somebody, be a fair and square in the middle. Let them come out here using canes and hit people in the throat. We want some justice. We want Eddie Nolan out here right now. Well, we got to take a break right now. I know you're upset. I don't blame you. The fans are upset, too, at the way it ended. But that was unfair. That was unjust out there. We want some satisfaction. I agree with you, but I've got to take a break. Let's do that right now.
Wednesday night, the Evansville Coliseum, it's USWA Wrestling. Opening match, Ben Jordan battles the Inhuman. Grudge battle, Mike Awesome against Wildside Chris Champion. A World Tag Team title match. The winner of the TV title match on television today takes on Jeff Gaylord and Scott Braddock. Southern title match. Superstar Bill Dundee defends the gold against Hollywood John Tatum, accompanied at ringside with the lovely Tessa. A return grudge match. The Dirty White Boys with Ronnie P. Gossett battle Jeff Jarrett and Billy Joe Travis. And the main event, handsome Jimmy Valiant in a big grudge battle against Ronnie P. Gossett. Don't miss USWA Wrestling Action, Paoli, Indiana on Thursday, May 17th at the high school, sponsored by the Optimist Club. Save $1 on advance tickets. Hanover, Indiana, Thursday, May 24th, Southwestern High School, sponsored by the FFA. Save $1 on advance tickets. And don't miss a minute of the action. Evansville Coliseum, Wednesday night. We'll see you there. A strange turn of events in Memphis, Tennessee. Brand new World Tag Team Champions, thanks to the underhanded tricks of Reggie B. Fine. And I'm sure we haven't heard the last of that. We're ready to go to Dallas, Texas now. Mark Lawrence is standing by. He's going to talk to Jeff Jarrett and Billy Joe Travis, and what a tag team this combination has made as a result of what happened here on the program last week. Jeff Jarrett and Billy Joe Travis. Strange ring fellows, you might say, but boy, what a tag team. Mark, if you're ready, let's go to Dallas right now.
Well, to the very appropriate music of The Boys Are Back. The Boys Are Back. Jeff Jarrett, Billy Joe Travis. Fans have just seen a couple of pieces of tape going back to that horrible situation with Billy Joe where you and Dundee came down, and then the situation where Billy Joe got even then a short while later, and here we are.
That's right, Mark, and the fun has just begun. Yeah, you, Ronnie P. Gossett, and your boys, the Dirty White Boys, yeah, y'all think y'all are real big and bad. Well, guys, like I said, the fun's just getting started. Yeah, if you want to run a stooge down, Gossett, that's fine, because Billy Joe's got guitar after guitar, and the fun ain't going to stop till, Gossett, you get a big guitar right over your hog jaw face.
All right, Billy Joe.
I have got 2 medium guitars and 1 big fat guitar for that big fat head. That's right, punk Gossett. You sit your stooge down, and guess what happened? So I want everybody to bring a big box of crackers, because when I hit you on the head, I'm going to pound you like a big roll of bologna, and we're going to eat you all night, punk, and I guarantee it.
All right. Billy Joe Travis and Jeff Jarrett back together as a team. They're stepping around into the ring for more wrestling excitement as we pick things back up from the control room. Billy Joe Travis, Jeff Jarrett again as a tag team. Fans delighted about that, and they have big plans for the wide load of the USWA, Ronnie P. Gossett. Wrestling time at the Sportatorium with this tag team bout. And the bell rings and we are underway. This is David Hinkel. backing around. Now it's the referee's stance. And Hinkel wants to buy a little time and will back into the corner. Hinkel to continue against Jeff Jarrett. Jarrett and Travis, you know, go way back. They were a tag team for a long time before things got totally out of hand regarding their separation. And when they got out of hand, they really got out of hand. And Billy Joe got on one of the wildest tears that we've seen in a long time. But now, thanks to the presence of Jerry the King Lawler, Terrence Garvin, Ronnie P. Gossett, and all of the circumstances that led up to the problems for Billy Joe, we're now seeing a return to the old days and Billy Joe and Travis being together. James Rapp, Hinkel's opponent, getting kicked off the apron in the ring. And Billy Joe gets a cheer out of the crowd as he and Jeff Jarrett are wound up. Billy Joe with a broken guitar, and he's about ready to run Tony Falk out of the ring, the referee, with his guitar, which he now plays without any strings. David Hinkel to continue against Jeff Jarrett. Reading a letter from a fan the other day saying that she had watched USWA wrestling on television for a long time, always enjoyed it, enjoyed the color and the excitement. But she said she attended bouts in person recently. And she writes to say what a marvelous new dimension that being there in person added to her experience and her enjoyment. She says, I think TV's great, but being there in person just adds so much to be there with the crowd where you can respond and holler and be a part of the excitement. And I share that with you as a personal witness to hopefully your plans to be on hand wherever USWA wrestling is in your area. Billy Joe getting a cheer out of the crowd as David Hinkel complains about pain. James Rapp not in much better shape either. Some of our USWA towns are regular towns. They're once a week, once every 2 or 3 weeks. Some towns only occasionally, but whenever you have the opportunity to be with the USWA and enjoy the excitement in person. USWA raises hundreds of thousands of dollars a year for nonprofit organizations on many of our cards. For churches, civic organizations, band boosters, high school booster clubs for athletics, Kiwanis, military organizations, just all sorts of civic and nonprofit organizations. The only professional sports organization that I know of that does that on a regular basis. Billy Joe on James Rapp here. Rapp wearing the turquoise tights that he's going to be taken out and hung over that center rope, the yellow rope, and he's riding that rope and being choked. Billy Joe Travis pulling him on back in and takes that arm over the head. Here's a tag for Jeff Jarrett. James Rapp is thrown and taken down with a clothesline, the pin for 1, and that's all. A great showcase bout here with the talents of Jeff Jarrett and Billy Joe Travis. Big elbow, and down goes Rapp. Rapp taken over the hard way by both of the men. Rapp picked up, dropped down, and Billy Joe Travis is up on the rope. Down comes Billy Joe with a 1, with a 2, and with a 3, and in a very comfortable pin, wins the event over James Rapp. So he and Jarrett are winners over Rapp and David Hinkel. Let's see if Billy Joe Travis is going to do his, well, right now he's going to swing his guitar. David Hinkel, who's nearby, and that's all that's left of the guitar, what you see there in the center of the ring. All right, Mike, we send it back to you.
Thank you, Mark Lawrence. Jeff Jarrett and Billy Joe Travis, they could be the best tag team in the nation if they just keep doing what they're doing now, because they have come out of the box smoking. Let's take a break. More USWA action right after these messages. Wrestling fans, while we were in that break, I just received a phone call from promoter Eddie Marlin at the studio, and we have a card change. Now, promoter Eddie Marlin cannot change the decision of the referee, and of course the referee declared earlier that Brickhouse Brown and his partner, Sweet Daddy Falcone, were victorious in their match and won the USWA World Tag Team Championships right here on television. But as a result of that match, the card has been changed this week at the arena here. The match has been changed. The Southern Rockers will get an immediate return match against Sweet Daddy Falcone and Brickhouse Brown and their manager, Reggie Bufine, as a result of the tactics and what happened here on television today and with that cane being used into the ring. So that'll be coming up at the arena right here this week. So be sure to get out and see that match. I see on the monitor that we're about ready to go to Dallas, Texas. The Dirty White Boys and another underhanded individual, Ronnie P. Gossett, are on their way to the ring. Let's switch to Dallas right now and Mark Lawrence.
All right, the Dirty White Boys come down the aisle, preceded by their manager, Ronnie P. Gossett.
Jeff Jarrett, Billy Travis, you think you had a rough match with us the last time you stepped in the ring? Well, let me tell you something. My boys were just toying with you. I'm disappointed in that match. Jerry the King Lawler is disappointed in that match, and the reason being because you were able to walk out of the ring. I wanted to leave you where you had to be carried out. Let me tell you something, Billy Travis, you mentally retarded flake. Jerry Lawler took you under his wing. I gave you my expert advice, and what did you do? You turned your back on us. Well, you made your bed, and now you're going to lie in it, boy, face down. And Jeff Jarrett, I don't know what's happened to you. Evidently, you've taken leave of your senses. But I'm telling you this, forget about your title shots with Jerry Lawler. You've had your first and your last. And I don't care what you bring to the ring. Jeff Jarrett, you bring your classy boy good looks, and you bring those $3 guitars. Isn't that what he calls them? Guitars. Well, you bring them down, because I tell you what, Ronnie P. Gossett will get a hold of that guitar, and I'm going to play a tune on your head, Billy Travis, that you're never going to forget.
That's it. You know, Ronnie, I got to give credit where credit's due. Billy Joe Travis, you put the fear of God in Alex Porto, because after you busted him in the head with that guitar, I hadn't seen the boy since. So what I did, baby, is I got on the horn, and I called up the old club, and I brought Jimmy, my man, in here. No sooner I hung the phone up, I heard outside my place, I heard a big hog come rolling in. And I looked out, and there was Jimmy. And he goes, baby, I'm ready to kick some tail, no matter who it is. So let me tell you boys something. Billy Joe Travis and Jeff Jarrett, you little sissy, you come on down, and I want you to buy your whole entourage of guitars. And you come down, and I'm inviting you to bust my head with a guitar or this man, because, brother, we'll keep coming and get rid of you. What do you think, Jimmy?
That's right, baby, and you guys better be prepared when you get in the ring to get dirty white all night long, baby.
That's it, baby. Let's take
You
it.
can take it to the bank on that one, pal.
That's right, baby.
Thank you. All right. Wide load Gossett will escort the White Boys up toward the ring, and we'll get ready for the next exciting bout, another tag team event. What? Do what?
I am sick and tired of these morons calling me Porky. I've told you I have a heart condition and I get upset very easily.
All right, here comes Chico Torres and Al Clipton for our next bout. All right, tag team excitement now. Chico Torres and Al Clipton against the Dirty White Boys. This is Mike Powell opening up. Tony Anthony and Mike Powell, the Dirty White Boys, with manager Ronnie P. Gossett. Powell locks up Chico Torres. And all individuals, all 5 of them, are clad in black. Torres back up. Torres with a leapfrog over and down with the arm drive. Ronnie Gossett does not want the fans calling him Porky. You wouldn't do that if you were here, would you?
You okay?
Our director video Bob has pointed out that Al Clipton never looked so small until Ronnie P. Gossett arrived. Here's Anthony. From the corner throwing Torres, who leaps up, turns with a splash, and is kicked off at 2. There's Ronnie Gossett. I think Gossett has the self. There's Al Clipton. I think Gossett has the self-image problem. Poor image of himself that causes him to try to compensate for that by tearing others down. That's your psychological analysis of Ronnie P. As the White Boys make a tag, back comes Mike Powell. Fans making noise for Chico Torres. Al Clipton, the legal man now. I vote for a match between Clipton and Gossett. Clipton picked up and nailed. Dirty White Boys with World Tag Team title aspirations. Currently, the World Tag Team champions, the Southern Rockers, and Ronnie P. says that they will be no challenge for the Dirty White Boys. All they need is a match. Clipton, double team, as Anthony returns as the legal man. Gossett harassing the crowd while Tony Anthony really works on Al Clipton in the ring. Here's the tag for Powell. Over and down goes Big Al Clipton. And Powell steps across the arm and twists that left arm, as the White Boys' strategy is to weaken Al Clipton by really punishing that left arm. And they're doing about everything to that arm that you can possibly do. Twisting, stomping, hitting. Tag made for Anthony, and he comes. Down with a knee. And Tony Anthony picks right up where Powell left off, still on that arm. He's got a handful of hair. He's got Clipton on his feet, now wrapping the arm around the rope, kicking the rope away and pulling that arm out of socket and joint. Look out from behind while the referee is distracted. Now Clipton in real trouble. Tony Falk wants him out of the rope. Tag made for Powell again. We've seen about 6 White Boys tags to every one of the Clifton Torres tags. Thought he was going to throw him out to the floor. I don't think Clifton can fall through the rope. And Gossett takes his shoe off and nails Al Clifton in the head with his loafer. Gossett took his shoe off and nailed Al Clifton.